So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to streak my microbes for my UV. So I'm going to start by taking some B Meg in my sterile loop, and I'm going to actually streak this across the entire plate. So I'm going to take a good loop full of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually spread this way on my plate. So I'm going to spread across the plate. Across the entire plate. And now I'm going to flame. So now I'm going to collect my B-Make for my second plate. Now same, I'm going to spread across. And then I'll repeat the same process for my S. epidermis as well. Now what we're going to be doing is our UV test. So what you'll be using is a note card which will cover up part of your plate, a UV lamp, and that's basically it. So that's all the materials that we'll be using for this. So there's a way to think about how to do this for it to be optimal when you're doing your time points. So what the best thing would be is I have a 1 minute and a G0. So I put these together so that I can cover up my control, my unexposed UV, and expose this side of the plate for 1 minute. Then I pull my plates because the exposures occurred. For my 10-minute and 5-minute plate, what I would do is I would set a 5-minute timer, and at 5 minutes, pull the card out of the way, exposing my T5, and run UV exposure for 5 more minutes. So then this side gets 10 total minutes, and this side only gets 5. So let's get started, and we can start by just setting a 1 minute timer, and then after our 1 minute timer, set a 4 minute timer. And what I want to do also is try to make these as even as possible so that it gives me the best results. So then lastly, one thing that, as said in your lab book, is we want to actually expose these plates in an open environment. Okay, so that means for this you will open up your plate in a non-sterile area. So we might get contamination. So now let's get started. Your lab partner will set a timer, and then once that timer starts, you'll turn on your plates and start your exposure.